Yo, a for and then so Yamin Shramu. Say Mobaba Kaya home, Naya D. Juma at say a hour of inspiration so now obey. Na minimum say and ne Ufri ha enkono na mene umienu yesua ebibi. Die din kai medin de mama Sarah. Na ene ye ba besua bibi efa ye choose ye courses de enkwala no eye wo school. Ene mpo de menka se enkwala because mpanyfo nyina ko school se uye bibi kakra ewo wo kurom wo man mu na opesa wo top no ni nyina ene ho asem na ye ba beka baabia ni ho a woduro a wontimi nkọ wanim bi nka ho baabia woduro bia no wobetimi akọ wanim bi aka ho etimi srew ene tena wakonwa so na ene ye eni dwuman na menim se ye bewie no wonso wobenya wo chefa bia wo hwehwe ewo mu empanyimfo a nyame de wo mama me ene dai memo mabo mu din last 2 weeks na omu wa ha say omu ne ye di dwuman na ye anwie because eniema no drosso ti omu antimi ankyerechire mu anwie timi sere omu say ne nyame ya adom a omu maboa ye biem na omu nyame suro no omu ho brase enti omu se omu ye busy de still a obonya kwan ama ene ye hia enti mpanyimfo be mama kwa aba ti o de mesra mu bobo mu de maako amaye ne ehunu nipa ko amoye ene adwuma amoye mo beboa ye ene dey so.
Amen.
Amen.
When I'm sure pa I'm say last 2 weeks here 12 yeah started program no and said all kind yeah nwe into this week yes ebe to so na medin de Frank Kweku Jewu na the one our frame say Frank na the sound frame dissolver we call university na me dissolve maths into na frame dissolver. Now, me assistant head of department at Heartlands Academy at Nature's Birmingham. Yamia don't be signed a sorry, a sorry, do you? Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Hallelujah. But your friend, suffer sample, Miss Bo Asafimu. Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah. But your friend, Dr. Solomon J. And said, yes, Frank Kine, we were here 2 weeks ago now, and as Yabba Twasso. I'm a course leader for construction management at Birmingham City Uni. I'm a course at Church of Pentecost Wolverhampton PWC. So yeah, it's good to be here.
Edamasi pa yeni aje se nenso yenyamu nipa akese sei na mo ne ye ebetwetwe nkomo a etise na last 2 weeks ne said ye ka no ye di nkomo ekọ akiri kakra na nam se nipa ne bi wo ho a sabe minim se enye obia na hwe ne last 2 weeks no eno nti no ye babo boso kakra na ye de esi yansa na de akosi kwan no se de be ya omu a omu antie bi last 2 weeks no omu so betimi anya idea kakra for the beginning no ansa na ya toa eso se de ye de be ye adwuma na me busa se yesi wo chusu wo course kra na ana de wo pesa wo ye daachi a say ya kwala wo ko school say ya panyini me starting free kwala enti wo ya kwala say ya teacher enti the teacher no he na wo be start every say na wo be start no kra wo de beteki wo course ana so de be choose wo course.
I'm sure mama I'm sure say last week near started free say wo secondary school normally from primary school na no de any course a munyina mu yigbo ma compulsory courses maths, English and science na munyina na boom and other geography and all that munyina na boom but eba na be true say year 9 year secondary school second year in secondary school like what do secondary school year 9 no and I for say third year say like old GC friend is saying Ghana nanka form 3 the form 3 no form 3 no na sarbe no oba be form 4 year 10 and then year 11 form 5 and say hono after form 3 no say it me making sure say oko form 4 and form 5 no it me support you na e ma prepare for GCSE into preparing you for GCSE now so it me choose courses obey na GCSE course good into year 9 on the boa more or choose course not to start from year 10 and then year 11 into hono ye guide you on through parent consultation and then parents evening na ye parents na kasa Near guide you based on the area if I call air very good at. Or the pan who say ebi a or really good at maths into we feel you are supporting them or you choose science I know buano. The pan is very good at reading so all supporting no be a history and as be a geography in sa name and ebe buano or GCSE. In that case maybe to support you from year 9 to choose that course no for year 10 and year 11. It's in year for GCSE. Now, after so we GCSE in year 11, no, then you'll be going to college. And I see be a SS form and A levels. Good. Into what we Ghana and old GCSE and I see be a GCSE time no A for be a we form 5. Now by call A levels. AS1 or AS2. Good. Into Holland so I say it's support you say so we are very good at science at least with my A level chemistry or maths or even physics. It's a Holland, so you see, it's me a guide you in terms of choosing their courses. Or more amount to me conquer A level proper for academic purposes. And so, other opportunities or Holland, I bet me a support you more. I'm on my vocational courses and as a BTech.
Yeah.
Good. I'll bet me college. I BTech courses. No.
Yeah.
And in now, year 11, so you support you from there to go and do your courses in A levels or BTech and as a be a college. Good. Into so powerful in so hormone. Now, Oma we such A levels into Oma we A levels every and as be a Oma vocational courses every no more by call university and so also guide you a quite bit much you see courses I'll bit me a pursue or university so. Most of the job is mostly done from the year 9, year 11, and then year 12.
Yeah.
And then year 13, we know, Bible call university. No. And see, it seems like say, all the stages are like 3 different areas of say or choosing the courses and as be a guide you more. Now, it's all about really guiding them. We don't really force them to choose the required course. Into guidance in the we are the your born as you choose course no
yeah.
Why don't we support you in that area? And I say who's in the panel, that is where the giftings are. That is really important. Say or giftings were ultimately be our vocational courses. In our person forcing them A levels, academic courses. In that case, never support them based on the area of your giftings. It's guide you. Now parents no a through parent consultation no it didn't come up. They can say, "Oh, bano, how no way are there?" Into this all born and say, "Oh, choose course." Men forcing it pano. Say be because of say our family a doctors. Into those also automatically obey a doctor. Be nyame friends say two man no. Be an on the background. Be an or core into vocational side na. And I say plumbing, carpentry, and that area. And how never born. Aha. It's based on that area, and now also a guide. No, say men forcing it pano.
Yeah.
Say my family in a way, and also wants to be sad we know. If you are beyond corner in the shebre, and now one based on the shebre, media mano, now mammy.
Yo, yeah, that's a pa. Prombia, what kind of men come right, you back, no one ask them. Yo, young doctor, so doctor, most say. And I must see a boa and Colano or Muslim.
So there's a Frank Akano. They put everything in place. Or bet church or yeah, dear one teach you course. Be say try way. Or my church or you know. Choice of course, university no between Accra and the parents. To the best support you, all the information. I say amount information no. Yeah, church or dear yeah. But won't not be choosing. But when it comes to the family, so almost parents do what there. But the final choice remains on the child. So the question is, parent, do you rather have to help the child to make a good decision? Well, I want to sometimes confusion, but parent be feeling like, me, I know, unim dear, yes. And so say, see, and as the world is no, but now or baby or no about 12 years. No, a lot more about a lot of things than you do.
Yeah.
And not just you're a bad parent. It's just a different era. It is parent to help you help your child. No, you need to find out more information. There's someone who busy. So, ubetimi a wako internet, wako read be. Untimi na oni mo bia wa friend we busy. Mu say bia oni obane kasa. Unim de obo ano because mo eba uni na because Sir Frank Money that did all those things before no. Oba uni you free be open day. Open day they said, "You are open. Just come and ask us questions."
Yeah.
about what course you want to study, about there and there and there and there. And you me your application. Your applicant visit day. What apply in Kwaneba? What apply that?
Yeah.
You want to find out more. Your applicant taste day.
Yeah.
Obabe tasting how the university works.
Oh.
See, all these things are there. As a chronic hobby. The parent no car crying who better.
Yeah, better.
Because where you know about no Becky can't want them not what how do you support? Well, because I don't know always can be said by university, it's not just the course you're going to do, it's not just the university you're going to, it's even where the course is, where the university is. See, these are the things that parents know you're also able to help them make a choice. So it's more about collaborative work. Acronym in BB, onim BB, teachers are channel up pointing in the right direction. Usually, you say any interview near the other. But some parents know so unim akorane more same teacher. Eba academic teacher ni nim the same.
Yeah.
But eba life ni general things, the preference that unim the same teacher.
Yeah.
When we say beji ambeji, oh yeah, cry, oh yeah, there maths panty, onko engineering. Eh, been so akorane in life engineering on pay. You would know about that. It's about guidance, collaboration, helping the child to make a good choice. Because mommy be a papa be a person buy. Any jumapa, a course, papa. Yes, you have good intention. You should have something to be able to support. Things that can be doing. All these university open the near that, and so encourage you bad manako. Because but you see University East Anglia, a how minko open there. Okay. What if I will find a local you know? Well, what there? What you say East Anglia? What to Wolverhampton? I saw what to West Brom. One co open day, one co shake. Who drew her knows it will be a hacker because one of my youth, or you sue course, now to the open day, or come back on Zoom and pay you know. It's not how we could walk out tomorrow, you know, most of our fairly and an ninja, no, I could with 9,250 in their call. Oh, so all those things is very important. So we support them to attend these, and if possible, it helps.
If possible, you do more.
Which is really important.
Yeah, nyame yishra opa. Na so for me busa say as a parent, you know, mo jama nkwala no, omo choose ana mo force omo because according to said they are working, was say we don't force them. But meso minim yeah me you know Africa minim and house so yeah minim said yesu baite enkura no ye ka se wo me pese o ye engineer na mpese o ye me pese o ye bank manager ye ma me kura do mo kan bank manager ne balance start kura so o se bank manager eti bank manager na mpese o ye eti no parents no yeah mo force nkwala no imposu eniema no gu omo so de mpesa wo ye ani
I'm saying no nyamisha of mame you're a different era altogether. Say no 2 waves and me hu sisi a enkoma yedi edu ba bia ese force kakrabem because enkwara ne bi ya na omo very lazy in as much as
mo bra from the mo bra from ye say was say force omo kakra
Native make us and say, Obi Owa, send a dog kind of skills no one say ABA or yardi, ABA reading so or yardi. It's so share course now, or per se or yena, ABA consult 1 or 2 people will be. Share course now to say Obitimi, but Yana and name remon omope and Niema and Tentem. It is a course to make him Caribbean pursue Chasso.
Oh,
I don't need a different thing altogether. And a be also so near or person or yeno. Ain't been fanning could do baby.
Yeah.
Ain't been fanning could do baby. It's and also no as a consultation, but it say, yeah, make a force now. That is where as a force.
They said they were we are. Been trying to we are. Mama mona mabusa no question. Was him the be a crowd because ain't been fanning could do baby. It's mania 1.2 Pacho Kasa.
Yeah. And the other way around also no tell them can say oh different era as I say utie no
yeah
utie na uwe ne niema na oye na wa consult omo a omo nim die enso kakra and sana mo take step amen
enti we dey question no mo wa to ama mo nti mo
we dey pacho say the oil what to say entimi fanning could do baby wait me actually like how do we know say enti mi fa ni nkodu baby ani ade no
Say ebi adamfo bi ono nenam o predict course na o pese o ye na utimu say na ho ode no entimi but ebi adamfo ono nenam no instigations the pese o wura that field no and no say no utimu say enya ade a epetimi aboa no te no say no de eso no trans no ne kan ye pa because about the future and one seven year can
okay until me about until say ebi adamfo bi nti no yeah ntimi fa ni e ho na be say just like as a parent, you feel so me ban way course with the own team and I say course we could we are she free mama. Is that what we're saying here?
One answer two things. Ebi ana o we are on to be cranny. The nim DNA episode yes our course no ain't to be moano. And ebi on sort to say the Dutch no so no enya de boano.
It is a prospect name.
That is right.
Because me try no as dog last 2 weeks no more can say enkola ne bi wo hokra na course ni din keka eye ne denti ana ono so koye enti ne similar na papa so kan aha nti mo amo first
interestingly
yeah
kana bi nso timi ba ne papa abo na choose course amana very good course a we are obenya adwuma nso oba o ye ne be one semester bi o se o mpebie papa so assistant course no o nti say dey ka ko say it looks very complicated but it's very from a perspective, no one say own to me. But how do we know say own to me? I don't hear one thing. Make I say be the ones who person you know genuinely I can own to me. And so who didn't say who want to say and no bet to me. Well, so I cry to and own to me. And that's bet me cry on pet. Well, say I cry to me baby and they say on pet there. Remember I call the own to me no. At least the support there. Me not be doing so own to me, but the support may be able to help him. We all know it. As the Bible says, whatever you do it wholeheartedly.
That's right.
Obeying haphazardly, I'm not failing miserably. I'm a unity. And I unity because I see the end. And nothing comes out of it. But when you say, that's not say you want the child's good. No. It's a bit too early to predict the course with the win team in it. But what would they make? And that's how things about course with the future behind him. No, there's no course of future in him. It's all about where are you taking it. Even university, university, it doesn't determine your future. No. At first, na undergraduate was the big deal. Because now Crawford to be IB. They say, "Obi our undergraduate, Obi our bachelor's degree."
Yeah.
So the bachelor's doesn't really define where you're going to be. But it's good if you can choose BBA. It goes towards your path. Because a lot of people on the Bible, we are now, I think, we're calling.
That's right.
No, postgraduate, but they are top it up.
Yeah.
When just say, almost say, parent, you want the child's good, but it's a bit early to preempt, say, on to me. Oh, course we dear, future near bright. Or be like, oh, dance dear. What is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there are people in universities who do such courses. May be PhD, not guy be on my hostel. Or your war studies. Because sometimes in the war studies, no, we are call one as all. It's a very important course. That's it. Sometimes we are a bit limited in what we know.
Exactly.
And based on that, we limit our children. So, okay, course we they win to me, course we they emphasize. Hey, be a what kind of maybe be a crime.
Okay, me sumaye ne say, me call papa side. If he say, who's a parents, you know. Yen ye future. And Kolana share and they warrior school no 1 year, 2 years, Sika obenya, fan obenya, blah blah blah. What I say, but ye shall be a obenyini or bewade and answer in 40 years time and near day. Ain't no na ya near tree. Ain't bia said they walking, ebia or quack or pair dream bia. Me fan said dancing and I be bitters. Okay, me more dream be a day. Ain't no. Ebia sa adwuma no so wo parent no so wo hwepa na enti me mfa no kosi ba bia ene me hu se nkola no enwuma ayi bi okosusu bi o ha wo mu ye enso de ma notice ni se nkola no me hu so mu ye okosusu ni nya not a single one pa wanya adwuma enso be hu se nkola no gusu a o mu ye the same courses what you say enti no we no sa me be ko ye bia enti no metimi a encourage me ba so onkonko ye courses a Nkwala ni nyina eye omo fan na omo eye na omo wi a omo nya adwuma nye nti no men support me ba ma no koye discourse ana.
That's a very good point. Discourse comes in my main card. Very good point.
Yeah, now we know where you're coming from.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
but the key thing is every course at university, and as every course at what we call higher education, no, there is an end goal. And as I said, the undergrad course no is not always the final.
That's right.
Maybe a course now will call you know. There are certain things you need to be able to excel in that area. Areas be where fixed. Civil engineering, or be say civil engineer.
Yeah.
Accounting, or be say ACC accounting. Quantity building engineer. There are some courses that they're a bit liberal because I'm thinking liberal arts, because I'm social sciences. They don't definitely give you one thing. It broadens your horizon. It is up to Obeng to identify what your child wants to do. So instead of saying, "Say, course we are winning a Juma Ben
Okay.
well, course now, okay, and how does that contribute? Aside the course, no, what does it take to be what you want to be? There's a lot of courses that are free. People don't know about it. There's a lot of free courses
people don't know about
that
it.
you
That's
can
the
do
problem.
to support yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, so they say, and the world is such that people need skills. They need certain abilities. You may be more advertiser, essential skills, desirable skills. Well, essential, no. Desirable, we don't always teach it at school. So it's about what you can also pick up and improve on. So if you make yourself ready there, because the same course now, if I bear 4 now, if I bear 100 beans, that's
right.
Yeah.
Well, so it's always about what would make you stand out, what would make you desirable. Because Nipa 100 bet me acquire the same course. 20 be without struggling.
Oh yeah, 20 be
It doesn't mean that means that they had something that made them stand out. So I think
they have something.
That's right.
Making them stand out. Oh, okay. And then Abama wanya jumano. Yeah.
Dr. Nyamisha, I say, what kind of points nina? I know some ubia and some students are akwakoye be a law, but we are not practicing law.
Yeah.
Right. I know lots of people and the accountancy firms, even banking and all those areas. We have those people there. But I know someone pharmacy. We or trade. Oh yeah.
What do you mean about
Oh yes.
Pharmacists.
Oh.
Wow.
We pharmacy no. I feel or back classroom no or tray mats.
Oh yeah.
Skills are.
Yeah.
I mean, for first degree, skills, you do all that kind of skills. Also, extra skills. Desirable ones are to support or to really bring out to support the system. And you know, once and the one thing I know something in Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21. But say, many are the plans in a man's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that will stand. More times we try to push people, and I say, "Be any plan to this direction." But nyamin nimbe be our person oko. And to be able to first degree no in this area, but nyamin say, "No, this is not where I want you to be." And into be no this direction.
Yeah.
Aha. And see, first degree they fine. So the doctor ekano. Yeah, you could do it, but okoni na no. Sabi na usunya some other skills. I bet me they are to divert into other areas. Because bet me akwa law, bet me akwa in accounting. But maybe in accountancy job now, yeah. Now they are quite different other jobs. Into the idea say, because nipa no interest no, very very important. So nipa no interest was our area in us office yeah allow no non conquer. For what you know, no be a bit may excel in that area. Obet me now at this time, we have entrepreneurship. And also another area. Obey we no set up the business was our area no. Is it be a non conquer juma Emma or be sabi. But it's very important. So it's a young guide you on. Said an answer for Cano. It be any panel in him so young force and conquest because I heard him say, we are bit many Juma or Hono. It be an honor and a papers or call. It be an honor bits me, I excel or ho. It be an interest walk. It's young guy do almost have your interest near very important. Obetimi pursue what the person is really interested in. Because obetimi akwa course no, but to be real, ontimi pokra. Or kwa drew crime. Now what? And I say be the right be a qualification of being no ontimi pass in the exams in po.
Yeah.
It's no akwa start akwa course in there, but we need certificate.
Oh.
Oh, ontimi nyina ya idea I was taking into consideration. Amen.
Amen. I always tell people, say, coming to uni is great.
Yeah.
The university is actually a state in life. It molds and builds you.
Yeah.
So aside from course now, there's a lot of other things about life you come to understand it. Well, in the most courses, say the first into Cromwell University first year and count grading home. But we just use that to prepare you.
Prepare you, yeah.
So if you because okay and kahunti me 40 over 100, okay, no. And also, no, as lecturers, no, we know those who are good right from the first year. We know say it's not grading, but we still exams. Yeah, mark. So we know okay, this person in level will say, with this person in level will say. But I always tell people say, if you just go to university 3 years and now 4 years to baby, now you don't have any practical skills, you don't have any experience. It doesn't help.
That's right.
One more, because a Juma now say the opposite a Juma. They are not looking for. When you're first class, it's great. It's amazing. But first class doesn't mean you would excel at work. When you're first class, interested.
So what do you do?
So we call some extracurricular.
That's right.
What else have you got? Maybe you did other things. You were involved in other societies. You did some extra work. You have leadership skills, organizing skills, teamwork skills. All these things are very important.
It's a new CV or that.
That's it.
Now also be a course school one yashri wa baby.
Encourage amount for no more year.
Oh.
To kono wan question now course dem kwa ba. Course now. Ti the nipa 100 ba. Na mu nyina my course mu nyina mo twa. No be was something extra be fa ne amfa. Obeka say bia o color ti ne amfa.
Yeah, no dear, no dear complain pass say a color no. Yeah, nah.
There has to be something you're bringing on board. Because be a and that's when you're first class into my phone.
That's right.
First class exams now train on your first class. The problem I'm facing in this job is not the exam.
We hear a general we hear skills. Oh,
I want to see sometimes. That's if believe like me course to many course and many course.
Yeah.
But what else have you got? So if you're able to get something else, as we said, and Ebema was standing out, Ebema job, and it will sustain you. Obu work in your first class, but kwa kwenye jumano, and so engineer inedi. And you say, "Be our born first class." But the other things are when Timmy a lot of jobs in this country, they retrain.
Doc, adena akoye say nursing kwa aspect na sa akwanya no na other aspects in the ana maintain hu ni papa.
That's it. And yet sanity. Next is just because we know say NHS they be omu here ni papa.
Yeah.
Well, Oba me feel that construction and engineering ye here ni papa. Since the next
omunya kwant mi ba sa be.
Omunya kwant mi ba. But there's a lot of parents because in the next 5 years about 50% of people working in my field they are going to retire.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we need more hands in that field.
It's all field no more apprenticeship.
Apprenticeship. I have a lot of students who came as apprenticeship. So what they do is company for Juma. Now when your university course now, you don't worry about student finance or anything. Company now be 12 fees.
Yeah.
That government they are more through the apprenticeship levy.
Wow.
Into best school 1 day a week. Back on 5 years instead of 3 years. But you are working, you are getting paid.
That's right.
We are only student finance in yourself.
Doc, my member some not from you. Okay. Say akola no me ba na oko school when you made you no metimi say enkoyi. Enti no obetima ba ya momo course na watimi apprenticeship. Na watimi wawie atimi abenya adwuma papa aye.
And so we crab in Juma. Or Juma dada.
Or Juma dada.
Courses no. Ya for Juma.
It's not as a nimna na onimwa dia na. On to mean fenya course papa bia na say first class am okay or many ho any ade. Anko no hu say why you useless the sabi. Why you useless no? Obetimi abaye apprenticeship. Enya Juma papa ye. No the enya tro.
The funny thing is apprenticeship students no say omo kra no munya first class. You know why? Oh yeah, Juma no obet. See there was no.
Oko adwuma e bi obe school Monday, oko adwuma Tuesday to Friday. I don't know oko work, oko practice adwuma. Compared to full-time student on there.
No, academic.
They all channel no name.
And Doc, what about salary-wise as well?
Salary-wise, there's no discrimination there. On the crown OBR, Obeko higher saying where we school you're coming as a graduate ABA KWS, a graduate manager. Or no, or that experience neither that. Obeko anymore naturally, because we don't know these things. No, I know sometimes that's it. You're doing so apprenticeship is bad.
No,
it's something that the government is really supporting now. Because first, Christ, in that construction management, now apprenticeship in Kaho, the government just started it like last year. So now they are putting a lot of money into apprenticeship because only say that's the quickest way to train people for the jobs. And I know some just say, oh, yes, more in the job. No, we are university, but we are trainee there, and as a graduate there. And so I know how do apprenticeship no.
But
so no crab it my manager.
yeah, that's right. I could have been trying. Only say, Mama, only Chrome no. To some extent, no, I'm on say qualification as an degree. Nisa nema no MPQ and as be a foul jumam. Normally, because now be a normal say or a manager or company be mu. But okay, business oh, they are now as a certificate. Only certificate. If you are now on Nemua as an apprentice.
Yeah.
And on Nemua or rising up to the top.
Yeah.
Okay, Juma o Nima. Sabe wako. Why a PhD? And the crown be a because we started with the practical aspect of life, and they are training her through. Aha! And only idea sometimes we tend to forget. Say be on my say be onya de nipa na nya de wo academic courses into no kwa no ye yina atwadwene. No. E be on man ultimate den nsaye adwuma. Ah, e betima support. Now we be about plumbing this and mama. Mama we plumbing. Plumbers na mohana ejuma ska amudie no. Electricians ska amudie no.
Yeah.
But if you want to say no akwakoye or PhD in bia chemistry and as a PhD in everything. But be on mo sika abeje no say nipa na obe or ye plumber no o sika e krasen o. Because o no etimi den nsa etimi ye ejuma. Nti obi bia baby area bia na nyame nti na me kan say many are the plans in everyone's heart but nyame baby a person do ko bia no obe direct so in one way or the other e de wako. Nti so bi ono asebe na untimi enchrochro but ubetimi de wonsa aye adwuma pursue that area nyame be guide on that area ma ba stand out our life and so and na ebi ono so a say na make no obnipa na adwen say academic course no kwa na pese me ye
yeah
nti no matter what no eno kwa na pese me ye
no
there are some people are be omo ye kinesthetic omo de ne say omo nsa
yeah
no betim da ye adwuma ne nsa no nko no ade a obeti so artist obetima draw ama ade hu a wan kasa obegis ai nipa say no waye say but e bi on man kasa won tro ontimi
yeah
nti ni nyina nse betima guide nipa no ni ahwe ne area ti de bia na me ka say the area of giftings e ya ade ehu hia pa aha na nyame a gifting no ne e wo ho nti yen guide say nipa no wo sa area men ka say nipa no nya ade ontimi tro menti ye yina ato atwene no ni nyame dia aboa no so obetimi aye no nti yen guide in sa area non pursue na nyame ebe hye no munyam amen
just a quick one say your kind say be obi or your artist or you there with the hands interestingly say university there's a course for everything say art now there's a university course about that and on them exams now I'm not good with writing and so what would you know you have to develop a portfolio of the works you're doing. So the university, there are different courses, and in a higher degree, you still get a Bachelor of Arts, no being a Bachelor of Science.
Yeah.
Well, no being something was Bachelor of Engineering, BEng. A beer area, beer in there, but each one, the teaching, you be teaching and learning strategy. They are designed based on what is required in that field. Say, I'm a field, you need to be good at maths. You need to be able to calculate, do the. So the teaching and learning will be focused on that. Oh, there be art near there. They're going to focus on how to reason, how to be imaginative, how to use your hands, how to shade. Then you now see university courses. So it's all thing that make us say, once you know where the passions are, where the skills are, you guide the person, but you can't guide the person if you don't know what options are there.
Yeah.
So the main thing for the parent is to equip yourself with options.
Yeah, that's our problem. What you say? Me na I was me try me ba na say was me boa me ba. But me I know nothing. Enti no kwa be na me fa so abebe ba do betima boa no. Oh, intina say adebo ha woka akora no woka we ya osino woka we ya osino wo say me ba ne yi nsama no but one kasa no wonnim say de woka no wonka hwe
no dey answer no.
o te ase de woka no won shadan ka bibia important o but wonnim say woka sa wo kire wo ba no koye we it will come with our crown and sit there, be will come with our crown and sit there, will come with our crown and sit there. What's my body in some oh, but the walk on us no at one country, intino, ye no na wasi ye busamo. Nanka ye who wait na ye good, wait na ye good, me banny nimu ya, dear no bet me aye, and I said, dear no bet me aye. Said they're walking, oh, say, Mamma, make ye should buy okay, Ghana, na Africa. Obi ambasa ne ba sabi pa wawo no abrechire oso okoye promba pa wawo no abrechire yeso okosida okobodan so okoye carpenter o te ase woso we wayade ande yeso ye engineer ko school pa ba ya de awsem ye engineer de ho engineer oh enti no ye adwene no enso sa ne ma we mu enti no me pasa mo kirekire mu yie na ye hu no se enye sabia ye sade ne ete ase no promba no papo apai na wabeye yese promba o te ase na mom how important it is and I say how big it is any sika ewo mu ni ade no say so obi te officer na sa me so me ya promba Mimi sika menya no kra bia 2 times than a year. Oh, but they don't know. Oh, until mesramo amunim no. Mo kasa ntre parents ni ye ba me. Na wo mu hunu emu sade na yi.
Very good point. Now the problem is baby ye free ba no. Most of us coming from Ghana and Africa no. Ye mbu plumber.
Debi.
Ye mbu carpenter.
Carpenter no.
Ye hu say omo anko school na be carpenter. Omo anko school na be plumber.
Wo ba ware a wo say be ma no ye de adwuma wo so ye carpenter.
Wo
That kind of perception no.
Debi.
You don't discriminate against somebody because of a carpenter.
Yes.
Because you need that person. Just imagine finding a plumber on a Sunday. What I won't say is the Juma.
Yeah.
It just happens. So they recognize that. So there are different training schemes, different educational routes for them. Ghana didn't say back up. It has all called SS and I'll call vocational school.
Yeah. Vocational school.
Yeah, vocational. No, you're nyadi.
No more do one sa no yeah Juma.
This is a technical school.
Yeah.
You call KT,
Perception.
and so that's not what it is.
No, it shouldn't be.
So I think the whole thing is coming to understand, sir, it is not demeaning to do any of those jobs. But the good thing is with the Chrome handle, whichever field you are in, there is some learning for you.
That's right.
And it's not just university. There's a lot of other courses, sir, you should be able to do. But the question is, how many of us even know, sir, there are some courses out SOTM? Well, even university, most of the university, there are courses you have to do aside your course.
That's right.
There's a lot of what we call CPD. Even most of the companies do CPD called continuous professional development.
Okay.
So even though now you're manager, no, it's a course.
Oh.
When are you with? It's a course. Course we have a okay way. And so you when is also Obana, Mebana Ankoye, science course with the hour Ankoye. But that's not what it is. No. There's a lot more out there that we don't know. And the good thing is there's a lot of these courses that are even free. But
That's right.
just do the course for free. And so because I wouldn't even know, one can't about the class will be say, now about to crowd, don't tell us.
One just here.
About the back person obey a Jumabi, then yet to say, I said nurse, you need nurse, or you need civil engineer, you need doctor, you need bank manager, you need and yet, maybe I won't tell you. Make us say, what the child is talking about is maybe an emerging trend, an emerging field.
Yeah.
That is what is ripe now. You're going to be a person back doctor.
Yeah.
And what doctor ma? You're doctor, you're different ones of them.
Different areas.
Yeah.
There's the optometrist, there's this, there's ophthalmologist, there's so many different ones. So because we don't really get to know or understand, doctor.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a doctor.
No, not doctor, no. But there are other areas in there.
That's right.
But because we wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Won't mean point. It's our balance worker or so mama they wouldn't their worker. But it's our banner all year. But honestly, wouldn't their worker.
Yeah.
She say, I think that he said be a person no banner school or ferry or the men family maminko. Because the child feels like because I wouldn't know, you go and embarrass them.
Yeah.
But you're really trying to help.
Yeah.
But now, will say, oh, me, mommy, she knows what she's talking about. I'll be happy to go with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So why don't you rather equip yourself as a parent? Let the child know that you actually
the main
contributed
point, no?
positively, and everybody wants accolades. Or perhaps, mommy, maybe it's a nice question. Or bet contribute. Not so bad. Baby said, I feel embarrassed.
Yeah.
It's wrong for the children to say that, but it's wrong for us to also not prepare ourselves and put them in that position.
Yeah, put them in that position. Yes, Anna, ama omo. Inti papa who feel say kwala no. Said womo eken. A teacher for you can kwan ben. And as I say, ni ebe faswa. Ye betimi ni womo adwin together. Na yetimi abua womo for to choosing their courses.
That's right.
Any other.
I think so with the consultation. One, I see to me being abefo in tinta no kakra. Na yana baby institution biya ye onim die fo kakra wum. Send your mummy and you for kakra wum. Betimi akonsult to omonso. Na ya we niema ne no discussing so no so beboa. Ba ne sa ma yenso ye nkachi. Yenso ye ma emusu kakra na ye misebisa. Na ubisa unya nimdie kakra so ho.
Because na say can send be me fa yan coach but na say can send be say from year 9 no na wo baba tro GCS ni nyina no o mu boa to choose your courses and all that. Not just say even answer na ye parent no kra be mu no na a teacher for na ye adwuma na kodru baabi o according to their working. What I say 80 so teacher ni na ye adwuma kodru baabi dia. Me as a parent, just say adwuma no basic no was started.
That's right.
Enti no me no dia ma wasam ye ne say me teacher ni no I work it together.
That's right.
Na ye hunu de ade pote ya akwara no obetimi aye. Fi say me nim no wo fie de obetimi aye. Ana teacher ni so nim no wo school de otimi ye. Enti de economy enu bom a den no ye nim akwara no pefe.
Asem nyina no waka no.
That's it.
Ye no akwara no pefe.
That's right. That's right.
Say trouble.
Yamisha pa mama. I'm say what can say nyina. Ne tofo no wabo nyina. Say ye ne nyina nkwa na ehu omo. Every time akwa na be school bia na unim na academic side. Any idea obetimi aye based on a performance or classroom. Aha, and no parents na idea say ye ne say yen consult teachers no. Na so for can say or say itimi try na itimi ready kakra na omo a omo nimdie e wo saa de ma no or say itimi try na no mo kasa nso say by person o yes course e de na betimi de aboa no a obetimi aye ana say o wie kra na adwuma be na obetimi aye one direction adwuma akope na obetimi aye ana say obetimi de accord different other areas. These are sort of things I will say parents no itimi bisa but say okay say they be no why busy. Debia adwuma nko ana sebe okokoya na woja akra no so friend the future atwa apansama emwa because ebeba san ba be hit back on you inti dem wa say as parents no me kasa as a parent because I'm also a parent yem was parents say intimi and try and intimi and research more about the area akwa no betimi akọ na any teachers no collaborate ni bisa won so almost betimi aboa yen ya boa nkwa na mo choose the right course amomaye amen.
Maybe fi say ebaboa because say jai enkwala ne sana na so for can say bi say enkwala no omutimi omuko you school hokra na wo choose you omutimi ko change no na dog no cry
It happens. Interestingly, universities give room for that.
sir
Yeah, we do. So most courses have what we call common first year. So we are called engineering. There's so many. There's automotive, there's mechanical, there's civil, there's hydraulics, there's D&D. But first year, maths and general engineering principles.
okay
So at that point, maybe at just one module pen the very course now person subject back up now. for you to be able to weigh up your options. Okay, do I really want to do this? Is this really for me? Because the way I when you were far, no, it's not the same one now that you've come in.
Yeah.
So within that first semester, by the end of the semester, no, most universities give you the chance to change the course. Because I feel okay, my and I think this is what it is. But if the parents and everybody were able to help you earlier, you'd have made the choice right from scratch.
Yeah.
But now you've made the choice, but now you've come to realize, okay, actually, it's not really what I thought it should be. So you get the chance to change it.
Oh.
Me could do second year, no, I started course for free. But if you get it right, you may be lean engineering. If you get it right the first time, amazing. But if you don't get it right now, you come realize actually, this is not really it. But there's something, even in university, you were course tutors, you were personal tutors, you were different resources. There's actually counseling team there and there that you can talk to them. So, okay, this is what I thought it was going to be. They said last week I had to call one of the students. Architecture, which is a different, so universities are afraid to be schools. University is divided into different schools.
Okay.
So each school does something different thing. So you have be faculty level, school level, to know our different faculty altogether. And I'm in engineering and built environment.
Yeah.
And on it, the lecture be doing come and say, well, architecture no on pet. Or pet to built environment team.
Yeah.
But on architecture no. So what else can you do? No, I'm saying construction management or I'm saying you better try construction management.
Okay.
So I spoke to him, luckily this guy's actually African. I think the parents are Nigerians. Because no, see, I've come to realize that architects, they'll be staying in the office, and I don't want to do a job that I'll stay in the office.
Oh.
I still want to do something to do with buildings. I don't want to be staying in the office. I'm like, okay, then the construction manager will work for you.
Yeah.
So you be in an office on a construction site.
Okay,
so you work with the people on site. You stay in the office. So, but if the person knew these things before, coaches, because this year, no, or maybe 1 year. But I told him, say, because the course now is totally different, no. This was science study year one. I see your best study.
Oh, okay.
And it's a student finance, money for 4 years.
Yeah.
Courses are normally 3 years.
Yeah.
But give it for 4 years because they know, sir, it could happen.
Oh, okay.
Anything could happen.
Okay.
So they make room for that.
Oh, okay.
Changing a course is not a bad thing. If you ask it, to say, Christopher Senekano, if you are going the wrong way, you should be able to change direction.
Yeah.
To say, well, Obeng who said, actually, maybe I'm starting here, no. I said the wrong foot, no person change it. But knowing it early helps. It's worse when I could do second year, because final year, nothing I'll be changing there. I'm heading. But in the first year, I'll be who they are. What me answer, sir?
What you
and also no.
Madam Asepa, I'm saying a time now so for first time, you be call for Jane Krato. Me patcho men cover be stay with us. Thank you.
Say ye busue achadia sronko asum ye buye pa ene ya pomden enti na sesa wo de nice sunflower oil enye waduane na boa wa pomden eye cholesterol free obo ade anuane nro te se vitamins ni omega 3 ahyemo mabe se wo de nice sunflower oil ye aduane si ho a enna anwapa esesa busue bia de ye waduane kai se apomdia mapa bia hyase any adriani pa.
Oh yeah.
Nice sunflower oil. Eye bedi anko, udi ba ko a, ubedi sa. Adriani pa anko a.
To you all, wherever you are watching Moni's Kitchen, it's your one and only no size of Moni's Kitchen bako pe no size. So number one, me pacho Moni's Kitchen a African Caribbean grocery shop. The open wa Ghana shop be a me pacho obefia ubenya bi sawo hwehwe ya was 67 Waterloo Road, Smetic, Birmingham. Postcode near B664JX. B664 4JX. Miss telephone number is 078 78074752. Ebusia for the open or Ghana shop biano. Obama Nis Kitchen, Obenya be ato. Ediana ope, Eniama be bre eofiano. Ghana Milo, Ghana Nido. Italy near Mapana, the old Pebby Abiwaha, Ghana Sheto. Messi Abusia for Fuani Bashadi. I am Nis Kitchen. One chance in Bebrezua and chance in different types be out Pebiano, Obaha say Albany be actor, Yawa Precasa, Yawa Surumisa, Pentia, Yana Ope, Bia Bahebiano, Ubenya Biato, Yamisha Munina, Bakope, Noziza.
So what's the UK average memoir? Now when your car acquainted be and your phone. And now say a doctor for our show, I won't show you. Rights claim let me up Wawama, what is the campaign the brain? Your UK a lawyer for it through, and I say a cuckoo down for I'll bet to me up wow up one mouth. What is so we see kind of a back? And one is over called www.rightsclaims.co.uk. Now I feel a form. Obet to me up Freya when not be a woofy gay. Say a cancel of flights, and now say when your flight delay for don't shremians, may try 3 hours and cover via. Rights claims bet me up Wawama, a handsome Jessica. Rights claims, it's as simple as that.
Hey, Abusia, meeting at the Abonance campaign. Metisika and my name Busia and the out of war. And what my ganemo and the fa a yet tap. Sikamanie, eso, edibentia, so easy, reliable, affordable, convenience, and it's so fast. A company, and I will be fasua, obey you to tap, Sikamanie, and one say, Ubefa smartphone, now what download a tap, Sikamanie, and what phone so, and one is a walker, and need just some Cassian say, baby, I will be a what me use a tap, Edison Disica, echo my ganemo, ewa bra won't ya she commission free, empo abra me to me use a tap, Edison Disica, ewa bra mimpia bonte, nemo mukai, some be use a promo code. It was screen so now what you send this sika never busia enya £5 extra, €5 extra, and come on musika. What did be call me one? And to use promo code no. It was screen so tap yes say Paul Lamantem was saying Eddie Campo tap abba. Am I Ghana for?
Yo, atiefo yadamasi bebre se modaso ene edi dwume na ye second half no yakwaje nkrato aba enti mebusa question kakra se nipa no so wakọ school na wie na wanya ne degree na wie na onya adwuma nje enti no onya adwuma nje no ono so no enti waye wasted ana say chesede na wonye adwuma nye enti ama you know hu de onya na brabo kra ono so de da so bi wo ho manana.
Very good question. And the key thing is, fortunately or unfortunately, there's hardly would you find a course that has 100% employability within a year or 6 months after graduation. Universities have the statistics. I'm not sure say your course, no. Normally students need to move 92% after uni within 6 months or 1 year. They are either into graduate jobs or they are doing postgraduate study. Well, the question is, at the end will be our university on your Jumania. Aside course now, as I kept saying, what are you bringing on board?
Yeah.
It's a work call. You can do what we call this free AA and quite friendly saying there's I'm just trying to remember the term.
Yeah.
You can go and work for free. Voluntary.
Volunteer work, yeah.
That's it.
Volunteer
So
work.
a lot of companies will be happy
Experience.
to get you for voluntary to gain experience because normally when you're it's because you don't have the experience. Oh, why a course? No, right? But we need experience. No?
We need experience.
A lot of companies too are not willing to give you that chance to now train you. Some companies will take you and train you. Even actually, company be before be train you. Company be train you. When I was senior and then come before be train you one way or the other. So the key thing is, be what we school now when you're it's because your CV doesn't speak a lot. Bin so we see even I won't show you. I do interviews. I do interviews for lecturers. If I lecture, I interviews. There was one I put up a job advert for a lecturing position. Nipa 30 apply.
Now be you one.
And I'm taking one. And this 30 people apply from America, from Canada,
Wow.
from UK, from Ghana, from Hong Kong.
Oh.
In the end, the person I picked is from America.
Wow.
And I said, you're competing with so many different people.
Yeah.
So what makes you stand out?
Yeah.
Because every crown now, why a little bits and pieces here and there, you don't know it can go onto your CV. Because your CV is just the course you but all these transferable skills, different transferable skills, very important. Because the ABI, sorry, we a youth leader. That's the big deal that can go on your CV. It's leadership skills. So because I would say, oh, and yeah,
Enti dia nkwa no wo ye wa asori nyina na wotimi de call CV ne so. Oh.
Even applying for uni. Sorry, you put it in your statement, your personal statement.
Personal
Now,
statement.
just say, oh, you're doing something extra beyond just your course.
Oh.
The same way compared all these things, it helps to show that actually you have transferable skills, you have leadership skills, you have management skills, you have organizing skills. Because if you are leadership skills.
Yeah.
And so I sorry be and no, I'll give you something. So the question is, how have you prepared your CV? Because nipa now offer jumano onimo.
Yeah.
On share that. The group paneso no and the channel whether or not you're good enough.
Yeah.
Until we see no cover letter no. How is it looking like?
Okay.
Again, have you tried to get something practical? Have you tried to do something voluntary? Even if it's voluntary and it's 2 weeks, you put it on your CV.
Yeah.
And it makes a big difference.
Okay.
And so because we don't look at these things, no, audience and say, okay, my course maybe with a 2-1 degree, me at this modules, me at this mature dissertation on this. Yes, but
It's not enough.
it's not enough. And just say be a school now, course now, there are some courses that yes, it's quite difficult to get a job at certain levels unless add some bits to it. But there's some courses in so and no, what else have you done? Because maybe I'll never done for the school. To send me students, I always talk about one of my students about year out placement. Year out placement, I'm a 1 whole year experience in that field.
Yeah.
You have experience.
Yeah. For 1 year.
It's because find other avenues that can give you desirable skills so you put on your CV.
Dog, my memosa way, obi so can say, yen so niema na ya na ema ye ko interview na yenya yenya adwuma no. Omusi interview no ya na said yesi nkola ne yi ano no. Nipa ne interview wo so be a lawyer ne ye fa wo memfa ne sa example keke. Lawyer ne ye fa wo. Afa ye busa wasam kra na wo toto papa so ye wonim asam kra wonim pote asam pote ya wo ka wo te ase but wo so ye lawyer enti wo ba fa wo as a lawyer e wo no company mu no wo no wanya asam antu ko gina ayi ho akoye e wo ho enti no ye no kra sa interview no emu no omu hu no se wo kasa mu no. I said,
very, very important.
Yeah, and also to me, the bravo job.
It can. The key thing is, I didn't need interviews. Well, the can is okay. Yeah, more apply for job. No, move 5 way. You want some money now on paper. No more idea.
Yeah.
So we now want to interview you to see that in the real world, and so on. Say people near the workers here.
Yeah.
What degree we why you were yes. But in the real world, how do you relate to people? Yeah. How organized are you? To go into say interviews, no, and yet difficult questions we are.
Yeah.
And practical questions. Some of them would even make you do group tasks near there just to see. So we see even near good near for interview there. Because now see, I'm interview Obi minimum panel of Facebook. Like Messiah once bear 2012 or conference bidder. And I apply for job. Now job I was on the panel and I decided. Now I'm trying to also apply for this job. Into the a chance for long list for interview. A chrome who mean to make I say you don't meet it.
No.
So interview you don't. I quite by interview, I buy you by interview, or better to a papa. So who's the question? No, seriously. On said and cash. I'm like,
are you playing?
Oh, yeah, they are now when you're there. So before you go for that interview, be someone say, what is the desirable skills for this particular job? What are the essential things? The fact that you have to interview, say you stand a chance. To win your interview, there, 1 foot is in the door.
That's right.
It's up to you to prove yourself. And yet, academic in the go prove yourself at the interview. It's about the practice. How you deal with things, how you relate to people, how you talk. They say they're okay, lawyer. How do you even communicate? Oh, and no,
Very,
makes
very
a big
important.
difference. But a lot of people, interview, make us a interview now, company no interview, no. You don't know much about them.
Yeah.
Oh, you should read the company's philosophy, about their background, about what they
like, what they don't.
Because they always tell you, why did you apply to us?
Yeah.
Or to papa so no when man. Because if you're not a good pound, people who are good on paper, when they just mess up.
To me, yeah.
Very, very, it's the same as going to uni. Courses be why be interview. Interview integrating can say info. Even though what pass of GCS, what pass of A-level, then interview in bachelor's, no. This is not the field for you.
But say, I have no me pekipi bi wa ha. Wonyi ni say bibi to say the Dr. Eken say ubetimi stand out akasa just say you will point to point one what eloquent person and all that, you know. Wonyi ni say ye how ye training kwala no wo fie akwala bi wo fie o kasa me ono na wo mpanyin sam akwala ba no jejeje asem bia wo beka ani ade enti akwala no na dwuma bie pa but o kasa bia ye kana no tum o kasa bia ye kana no hye enti se wo fi se sa akwala we wo nyini na no asa de Dr. Eken enko manu insuranso awo baby a Dr. Eken.
It's true. And the idea who here pa ma nyame shrawo. Em say enkwa na nyine no. Sa psychology of education and then even the enkwa social development idea who here pa. Yet it's enkwa no say be do enye say be a course and say be a subject be obey any ade nkwa. I mean we bringing them into the society so that they'll be meaningful in society. Say obi nam ho na wo kwa the way obesi expressing ho the way obesi akasa eno ko aye more than important.
Yeah.
So until nyina ne say parents no mayen ka nkwa ne enhye ebi ono wo adoma chede bi ho no mo a say be nka etimi eboa na say talent bi ono ma ebetimi a develop sa talent no.
Yeah.
Na etimi a bring omo up ni nyina ne say nkwa no omo start say omo kasa as o ye mpanisem
ye ne omo kura ne komo wo fie akura ne hye soro o ma me e be kasa o say mo kwa soro na nkora ya ko gu soro enti ne ba no kura wonim de otimi ka no wonim de ontimi nka.
It's true.
What you say me dey me pa cho etie for ye telephone you know number no e go screen no so enti no me pa cho say wo a wo pesa wo frɛ in no bibia opasa obusa bibia opasa woka edeboa program no me pacho ekwan eda ho wo hwe o screen ni so a your telephone numbers no egu ho. Thank you.
Man, I'm sure I'm saying make us no.
Yeah.
One of the things I understand boan krano through secondary school and assist for me had a presentation. If you are a man a krano work and yes be our day work we want them to come and then present that work to us. They how express your
yeah.
And it's there are some other courses on you know sort of drama and all those kind of poetry courses near the Sabi a bit timia standing out they could express themselves. Sabi a typical student I wouldn't chrome her. And will be excuse me to say be a free Ghana Abba.
Yeah.
The difference between them no across be free Ghana Abba be academic course no bit my but Obano or start school.
Yeah.
Mama say we be expressing home pukra no problem.
Oh, on to me
expressing home.
Oh.
So when you say be a brofo no want you, what me say, but say we be see kanum pukra no
so
that's right. Yeah, bringing Kwane up nyina na yen hwe say bit me no madi nkomo. Ni allow them to express themselves. Ade ehun hia pa. Enyo just by way of so expressing no na fe wo guide no. Nti ade as parents no very important say it be adapted. Amen.
And the another question be so no say na no ne ka be dyslexic say nkola bi wo ho a omo adesua no different types. Na no say ye wo mu bebre be learning disabilities and all that. Enti no mo famra from my na mo nkyerɛkyerɛ no mu enti so obi saa na ono so na ne wiase nyina ba wieye anasa sela no saa nkola no so mo betima a training wo mo no mo yisu wo mo bibi papa bi.
Amen. Yamishra, I'm saying medical aka from a secondary school and a second point of view na we are not doc so the university and so at for so. Say enkwana ba obi ehun se nipa no or learning disability a. I mean say na okano your ties be bring your no the obi or
learning disability no chemutri kakra.
Good.
My learning disability no.
One of them autism. Autism ni ese bi ono ma nipa no bi ono start class or chrom pukra na o sheki.
Ne say wo so.
Okay. And I say bia in the spectrum the way odwen no ofa asem say wo fa say ye call this direction ono so call this direction. And no chance say ono so wabon the way of thinking and no
different.
Different. Back be so call that friend dyscalculia say and no say bia otro ade no say obi otro 27 onu nim say 27 otro but obi we no otro 72 and no chance say onya ade and say bia wabon but once I bet me identify what the problem of that person is no then we guide them. There's so much support in the system.
Ghana keba buno. Wow. I didn't 27 won't mean 72. 27 point me 72. Ni aboya kwa. Sa bro kwa ni umboye.
Bro na ye bro omkwa. Oh, ni na say yana say Hosea can say for lack of knowledge
people perish.
Already more. I think so. We a teacher. You are more or less like a social scientist and everything.
Yeah.
So so sana many na se bia akwa ne ba classroom na so or the behavior difference. Obetime hu say sabe enye se bia onim nyansa na se bia but the way of thinking na different. Enti bia na we learning disability. Enti yen try now your Senko ni say like almost special educational need. Nipa or no ehwe sa nipa no so there's an office for those people. Ono dey ono no teacher ono no ehwe nkra almost special educational need. I all learning disability no. Enti so who identify say nipa no was some issue bia then report it to the Senko. Senko no be interview nkra no. No my assess you to assess no bit me who say nipa we sa problem or autistic. Nipa we sa disease no enti the M1 no e kwan bit me afa so e de bebo no. Enti omo identifier unim say who say we dyslexia and I say we dyslexic say exams are here tro no you ma extra time.
Your teacher for what's a como pie chopa was school. Ghana, what's a como pie chow? Because near man bebro, or more teachers in Cromuni.
That's what the problem is.
That's the most important thing. If I don't name into the one so be a sabe, we echo this direction, all the one could be into no de sabe, who
yeah.
So, and say identify a problem. When you say, incredibly honour, so what's our issue now? Or not classroom extra exams are. Amongst all the people, no, because obeseki.
Yeah.
Don't another classroom, separate room.
Yeah.
I am mom invigilator. I be on one say untimi entro mpokra na nipa no ka kire no atrama no.
Yeah.
And non just and I have someone I be classroom. Sabi na onhu eye. And he say I have to sit that person at the front of the classroom. Na say enipa no nyina na mo font size of be at 12 or 13 na ono kwa na also to me enlarge no to be a font size of 16 and I say be on my even as big as 30 say be obeti me ready our trust. But could you please say those people no some of them are exceptionally bright. It's the my encounter nyina nse. It might be say be a utie me na be a your friend saying oh you disabled and I say be a learning disability. I don't say that's the end of the world. There's always the support for you. There's always support for you. Until you know, so bit me, I just to say, "Sa problem now, na yen guide o." Na me so be boa amoti me aye.
Amen.
Obejiatum no.
And me feel say I will follow so see it me boa mo fie. Ye share money crying.
Awofo no de papa ti o. Awofo no de teacher fo kan. Sa asem we kura no me de minim so obi she that bi dade a say e wa Ghana say we ye dyslexia na say we the learning disability ma shada ante sa abrofo no na in Ghana for mu no enya common word me nche say obi aka sa ade eti wo as a parents no kura no e be de watimi aboa wo ba no because wo kura wonim oh ye wan kura no bebre ho ya na the start sheki ye wo bi wo ho a o ye good pa wo me fa sa course work ni ade but wo ka so anya exam sa panic no nko akura no ontumi enti ne sa ne ma we nyina no wo as a parent no kura wonim ho hwe you don't even know.
Interestingly, said that okay, I exams on Timia. Aha university on unquad in the Bemana coursework.
That's right.
Instead of the exam.
Yeah.
Because this only works when you're able to let us know what the problem is.
Me say nanka waso mama ye coursework. Coursework na me te classroom a me ye bibia kama. Wo busa me question everything classroom me kasa che obia. Wo kira de so amete ase a che obia. But e dru exam na me panic.
And said the cano because in the chroma oh apply babies after do you have any known disabilities?
Oh,
tell me my list. No sama another but say any other.
Say, the problem with Ghanaians and also be Africans and say we feel so shy to let accept your problem.
You will be say yade. But when you yade,
no. Also, Christo ni cry the end bonsam.
Yeah,
maybe I book it in Jesus' name. Jesus was all right. We all Christians, but then I say sometimes you need to own up to it. Because any can say "Oton yari na onya ho adru." And the chroma the can say "Oh, you're dyslexic." And no teacher say "Oh, you're bad student." No. But someone say because of a condition, no. Say you A, B, C, mawa. You have the same chance as Obia, only that condition. So you have be reasonable adjustment.
That's right.
So based on your condition, you have a reasonable adjustment for you. There's something called equity. So you're actually at par.
That's right.
Because you can't the only way inquire. Because of what this problem, your mom at the same time now. Baby, now we here. Say we are gonna because I want 1 year there.
Yeah.
But because okay, because of a problem, the amount of extra 2 hours, I can this exam on the amount of 2 hours, the amount of 4 hours. Because someone say because of a condition, the 4 hours, you'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
But so one more who said this is the condition I have. They say be a student actual. Since I have most of the work over typing on the computer.
That's right.
This is Ghana a tree. Otra, obi or try obeting. Even the computer or type cry or bet type words no wrong. You know, they say a Microsoft Word, a autocorrect.
That's right.
Phone cry autocorrect. Because you know that there are some people. This is what you're trying to type. This is what you're trying to write. But in your mind, no, this is how you write it.
Oh.
So once they know how you write it in your mind, now they are able to help you. Okay. Say what spelling words way wronger and yet in a waiting and the condition into your against they are correct. So just sometimes just own up and stop saying yeah I rebuke it in Jesus. Rebuke it, they're good. But sometimes just own up and once we know your problem, we know what support to give.
Okay, that's you rebuke and Jesus. Hello, caller. The patrol babo didn't work a baby out free my.
But also.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
The patrol babo would be now I can baby I will free am I?
My friend William is reference nothing.
Okay, Bacho Casa.
But maybe dogs voluntary worker, yeah, what is the process? Because Miss Ghana na
Abba.
meba Europe
Okay.
and I say maba UK
Okay.
and me were diploma in business studies accounting option. Me
Okay.
the Juma of Ghana and I miss our HND marketing. And no man find near Juma. But me here na me ba Europe na me degree international business management. And I feel na maba UK. So to get the experience now, about the voluntary work, how do I go about it?
Okay.
Okay. Yo, yeah, that's it. And yeah, my dog control more.
Yeah, thanks for calling. So, said you
Thanks for calling. Yeah.
Also, why your course no, why your way be, why your way be. But to say Chrome, why UK especially, or page man on the experience, they wouldn't pick you. Well, you know, because voluntary work, no, you have to approach them because I don't advertise it.
Yeah.
So you have to find some companies and approach them.
Yeah.
That, well, I want to have the opportunity to do something like this.
Yeah.
How would you find them? Say, but he says, LinkedIn. I'm sure he has a LinkedIn account. One more. LinkedIn said there was your Facebook, Obiako Facebook for fun. No. LinkedIn is the professional version of Facebook.
Okay.
There are no professionals now. Most of the companies are already registered there. And Obia the Okon profile better say be a nipan or your accountant waha or your way waha. So you try to link with such people and contact them directly.
And to one call LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, you can find people there or find companies that you think, okay, company will be more of kamepe. But they say, and you just contact them direct instead of waiting for a job advert to apply. Contact them. So you actually have this qualification and all of that. You'll be happy to volunteer. To them, no. It's a way of them training you, but they are getting free or cheap labor.
From you.
Yeah.
But you're also getting experience. From
them.
You either get a job there, you can get a job at another place. Until a volunteer, find companies and write to them directly. Write to them, find people who work there, find them on LinkedIn and all these other networks, contact them. That's where you get to speak to people direct. That's right.
And the first, I also want a Juma or person.
Yeah. And which companies are more. Yeah, that a Juma.
Yeah, companies over here that a Juma no. Now on woman direct. Say be our person here voluntary work. I will have say. And now say on call LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you find these companies. The good thing is, every company be on more website be or more email address.
Oh yeah.
And they'll also tell you the specific people in the company who do what.
Okay.
So you write to them, write a good CV, good cover letter, let them know, so well, you want to offer yourself for voluntary service and ABB. Most companies will be happy to have you. Because after all, it doesn't cost them anything.
That's right.
Especially, actually, yeah, guy, no. The qualification that they need a good, the experience no here. We can train him.
Right.
Or we can just do this for free. That time, no, they're not really going to be paying you anything.
Yeah.
But at least you are gaining from it.
Yeah.
So it's there. And unfortunately, if other places, but even this country, they have a lot of graduate jobs, graduate entry level jobs.
Okay.
People who don't have experience can also get there.
Trainings.
Oh, okay.
So there's all these things. There.
All
these things that the companies advertise it as well.
Oh, okay.
So always I tell people, say, approach the companies direct. Find people who work there in management positions from the website or from their LinkedIn. Write to them. On Trouble 10, 15, no. And then I'll be very responsive. Just create a LinkedIn profile and put it on your profile. Say your Facebook, write on the LinkedIn, say, I have the qualification. I'm looking for any voluntary work, any company willing to take me. People in your network will circulate it. Somebody will contact you when you have that opportunity. So we need to find all these avenues. It's the first Nanka. You always need to know somebody.
Yeah.
So you don't need to know somebody.
Yeah.
You just need to know where somebody is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's one of the ways that we tell people to. And it works. They tell me, say, I have another job. I lecture at Birmingham City, but I have 2 other jobs.
Oh, okay.
One of them, LinkedIn, a company whom I'm sure, I say, well, we have a school, so another higher education, but they do it online in Kwan.
Oh, okay.
So if I'm willing to teach for them, they do it weekends, and they cry me child dance and I'm able.
Oh, okay.
They just saw my profile on LinkedIn and they wrote to me.
Oh, okay.
And to date, my age for them for about 4 years. Me share mother.
Oh.
Me ni omo kasa. Me try them online. Me share owners need
Obiada.
that. Share Obiada. But I work for them.
Wow.
So I think that we should look at those areas and those professional networks. No, that is where we build networks. Facebook is good, but it's for fun.
Yeah.
But LinkedIn, they are in the very important thing. So he can try those avenues, and it definitely does work. It works.
Say what I see obey yesterday. Yeah, can. I mean, Shrapa. Me pacho me busa say. Na o kabi say. So ko yini no. So start na so course no umpa. Ubetimi asesa no. Na yesu yenim say students finance no. Omo de scan ma ebi amfa say 4 years. Na wakodu second year. Na wahunu say afede de wo ye no wani nje wo mpe. Na wo pese wo saya other things no. Students finance no. Sign and a besia ko mbetu ama anasa.
Okay, so that's a very good question. And this after happens all the time. Like it happens all the time. Normally, if you're able to get it right the first time, great. But if you didn't get it right, don't wait for too long. The earlier you do something about it, the better. Say, first year knows no course we paid it's not really well with me. Talk to your course leader, talk to your personal tutor at university. They can even help. So if there's another course in the uni that would rather benefit you or help you, they can make you go on that course. One more. Luckily, student finance is for 4 years. Her degree courses is always 3 years, except pharmacy near the Obeng farm near the master's in Bomno. So at least there's that 1 year. And
this coursework for 1 year.
Oh yeah, and you say could be a placement for 1 year. But the good thing is placement here and you don't pay fees, you don't pay anything. It doesn't affect you. Since the student finance back cover for 4 years, now unfortunately, first year no mess, I need to change her. If you go into the second year, maybe a course require access and they all started for first year, you still have 3 years of funding, which is good. But what change could be second year or final year in the DNA? I want to know because we're sample with you.
No, yeah,
but that's in the best answer. University say you need to find a way to pay the other extra year. That's what I tell my students. Say, when we are second year, next time repeat the second year now. And I say, so call first year to another course. Student finance can only fund 4 years. They say other year now can please capit your answer. And I say because student finance say because they don't want to fund you not final year when you're going to. So they would rather cover the final part to prescribe the baby cover middle hard. So the key thing is quarter. The earlier you do it, the better.
Earlier is the better.
And the good thing is university BR or people you can talk to.
Okay.
Like my university, we have what we call personal tutor. So every student will one lecturer. The first person you call is the person.
Okay.
Whether it's finance issues, social issues, then they talk to them. They will then talk to your course leader, and then talk to another department that can help you. That's now. We are brought up, especially Ghanaians.
Yeah.
I've come across a lot of Ghanaians and Nigerians at interviews. Naturally, the Nigerians are more vocal.
Yeah.
Ghana, then
more
I say,
vocal.
Then I say, we are timid. It doesn't help because a baby how and our issue now only be ankasa. We are not magicians.
Yeah.
We can't tell until you talk. No.
I'm saying your parents, they are near stress and challenging. And I am a student,
that's it.
But every so I know I can't be papa.
That's right.
Oh, if it's here, papa knows so the mind and I reflect it.
But yeah, papa, Monday,
yeah.
Omonte here, no papa. Omonte here, no say, a New Year old, I check a trim. This because say the African Titiano Ebaha. In fact, Emma, Yabaka actually, your money to me, the Pebia. Because African, oh, papa, Bakra Wujani. One of papa need be there is nothing there. One of papa and Transi nin commoda. My name papa and Transi nin commoda. Never. What I say? Etiweno, Sameno, man, so summer junior. Mimi want to say, dear Bakwaya, ne dear, nya, say, Yentimin Society junior. Oh, what I say? Samima, so summer junior. Sana baya meba. Me banti me call papa, me banti me mama, and me metra ko see a dim come. What I said to me feel say, said your work and I was say your man kwala kwan. No much me buy and change. Oh, near Africa, said ye at a 3 year. So yeah, nyane sana.
That's it.
Yeah.
Unzi afraid bibi say mpanyifo ka say one kasa oti ho yi wa
Yeah,
ibone.
you are the bonnet.
Naturally, one kasa ho ibe wa ibone. And the chroma is like that. Oh, the Obako school. Now you don't check up on them. You don't follow up near the idea. They can take certain decisions. It might, to them, it might be in the best interest of your child. But because you know another side of Obano, you know it's a way na emwa. But because Obano has not been brought up to be vocal, once you chrome no penny kasa akoda won kasa. They say even the chrome was say to say me master students be no more free India ne Pakistan ne there. Omo to say yeah.
That's right.
Indians to say
yeah.
You don't question authority.
That's the upbringing.
Now say Samson parents they be trained with African parent. You dare question me? O papa kasa wo be ya no. Wo ti akran so ba university on question the lecturer that. And so chrome honey bonino or that question no. But Solomon, why is it like that? In my company we don't do that. Hardly would you find black students say be a Ghanaian student say, yes, Solomon, I think no what yet. I had no student, but never check and say, well, I think what you're teaching is wrong because that's not how I know
That's
it.
right.
Free to voice out. And to be beginning this stress of the Bible. Even though Mama Bahe Masters they can't question.
Yeah.
The Chroma, the system said that you should be able to question it. So why am I wanting to know about that way to stand for themselves, to be vocal, to ask questions? Always, they'll be on the wrong side. Unfortunately, a culture is here, but we need to upgrade it.
That's right.
Yeah, we have.
Yes, yeah, upgrading.
We have to. Yeah. It's about you. Bibi to say, we school now. Me fan say why your course will be a ubetimi upgrade you home kakra. Our baby. So.
Great. That's a very big area now. Your friend be postgraduate courses. The other baby is postgraduate masters in Kwan. And your masters in Kwan.
Yes, I am minimum.
Postgraduate say masters in Kwan. But there's a lot of other postgraduate courses. Your friend be postgraduate diploma. There's postgraduate certificate.
Okay.
A lot of them that you can do to make yourself better, to make you employable. See, we all say, "Okof ejimawemu." They all want to undergrad.
Yeah.
Make us say, "Uni work experience, uni BBA." Take other courses because most of the postgraduate courses now they are more practical.
Typical example you're teaching. Say, sorry, me try no dog. Say, what we university now person cultural there. I mean, you have to have that first degree. In that area, no answer no kakwe post-dip, no answer postgraduate certificate in education.
And also, may take you how long?
It be a 1 year.
Oh, okay.
Be a 1 year. Now we now they are akwa.
Oh.
To tell me, Kwasi, after my PhD, I had to do a postgraduate certificate in teaching.
Wow.
That's right.
Oh, a PhD, but you still have to do that. Most universities, even UK, you probably be higher education academy.
That's right.
So I'm a fellow. Before you can become a fellow of higher education academy, you should have your postgraduate certificate. And so when who say, okay, be a meme field no. This is the postgraduate thing. Say, SM me here. No one yebia.
So my real school in
And the good thing is, Mama, some of these courses are free.
Wow.
It's just about you knowing about it. Yeah, there's quite a lot there's a lot of other courses, certificate courses that don't really cost. But because one names a course, be say what made me Well, some of them you can actually do it online. I was even telling West and Chain, there's this thing called Coursera. Coursera is actually an online platform that teaches almost every subject.
Okay.
And it's free.
Oh,
so the upper said astronomy now you find a course there. And Coursera no lecturers from all the top universities in the world now can't boom no more. They do it free. You only pay if you need a certificate. So with your certificate, then they let you do the exam. No when your certificate. One pay certificate they are free.
Wow.
But because we don't know some of these things, we don't upgrade ourselves. To say, you share your phone. iPhone 3 iPhone 4, call 4S, call 5, call 6. They keep adding different things. Someone's okay, they say, baby, we are saying, iPhone them. And then I wouldn't pay the work course every 4 years ago. What upgrade your phone every year, but you've not upgraded yourself. Now, today's world. How does it work? So upgrade your phone to do what you want phone to do today. Yeah. Upgrade yourself to do what companies want you to do today. And that is where sometimes we don't go.
Dr. Nyame Shra Bibri. Won some na work at it say. Ama madwere kura bo me hu say the baker. I was say to say ye ne aye tie ye picking some way na. Eniema de enya ache. Etim mesramo parent. Ye ntimi picking some yi na ba bia ye hia mo bia no ye cry for it. Na menim say ba bia ye wo sese no ye betimi afro akọ animu ama enema pa ye de apa say me pa chaw ye wie programming net na dey na wo ka kire parents no from where wo nkwala mu a wo kira de akosi bia ya 11 or whatever no yeah 13 no me pa chaw to ye parents no for de was ye hunu emwa a was muhia as a teachers say ye de babo mu.
Amen. I'm sure, Mama. Say me kind nyina say enkwa na ebetimi ahwe omo. Ya study omo yi. Na ehu omo talent and some giftings are nyame dia ma won. Now from there na yetimi consult the teachers and then collaborate with them. Na yetimi guide omo to choose the right courses for themselves. One more thing I'm person be ka ho ne say even though akra no bia wo learning disability, it doesn't mean that that's the end of the world. Unim say mama krom han mama kan apart from other learning disabilities no, I didn't know say enkranso ewo dementia. Oh yes. Yes.
Wow.
Dementia enye obi a sebe wonyi kwa. So enkran kete almost secondary school enkranso with dementia.
Oh.
Enti bia obesua de no na ne refi. Eno nkyere se sebe ye nto no enye ne outcast.
Osua na ne refi fa ha na fa happy. Eno ye dementia.
Dementia.
Me na because woman ya to omo nche o home in kwa na ye dementia.
Enkran kete kranso timinya dementia.
Okay.
Enti no my enhu omo say they nyina say betimi identify on say a problem we. Meaning say identify a problem is part of answering it.
Yeah.
Once you are able to know say this is the problem, then I can really help you to solve it. But so when timi anjant when I say when timi identify, then it will be difficult for me to really know because I'm saying a doctor no. I'm not a psychic. So when you say betimi supporting crying in one way or the other. One more thing I'm saying they can say my and shouting crying all the time. Let's try to really bring them up. Young guide you to become so much, sort of meaningful in the society. There's a situation, and I say, the world that we are in now, no, it's not the old type of world. Papa no so no this time is in different world, the technology world. It's young guiding crown and crown person musua de there are so many things that they could get on the internet. Young guide you was na nyame edim internet betimi bring you up. Last and final one is many are the plans in a man's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that will stand. Na nyame giftings out there and try na on one kasa and guide you through. Nyame na kasa obetimi e etmetra. Amen.
Yeah, that's it. Papa, also say na two parents therefore ye man and them.
Many of the programming because it has enlightened a whole lot of things. Near Mr. say yenya botre e obi bia mu na meme yen shout nkwara no. Consultation ya de bia ehia yie pa. Na in as much say ye bompaye no so ye mom form won hihye niema mu they will be exposed to a whole lot of things. Say niema wo asori mu it's a boldness. That's right. And also another factor pa say boldness. And also another factor pa na young consult a teacher for no so. Mami young Thomas around. They are part of us. Amen.
That's a pa dog so dear that we so bebre but a jaka crab boy.
Amen. So yet said the can no. Every parent episode buaneba.
Yeah.
I always say this thing. What you don't have, you can't give.
Yeah.
And for the student, you should know, sir, your parent wants to help. But maybe they don't have all the information.
Yeah.
So it's about having that understanding. Is okay. When I pay him, you don't really need to know anybody. Internet never everything is there.
Everything is there. Yeah.
Oh, there's so much on the internet. The young people today are from digital natives. That's right. They know the internet, but they normally know it and use it for social needs.
Yeah.
But there's a lot there. aside sa Coursera ya mekan, be LinkedIn Learning. LinkedIn is actually a learning platform. If it be lender.com, all these places you learn there. And because a parent no one no, untimi mo obane manin kosua bibi wo. And our ban so no so hwehwe mu no wako.
Yeah.
So it's always about finding out a bit more information. With the unim class certificate Google, just type it in Google. Funny enough, Google has a lot of answers. The other type, there's something there. A lot of people do free teaching on YouTube. Because I want to say, it's very good because only Pakrono, a man for behind the YouTube channel, the YouTube bit Yanika.
Yeah.
So I don't know, they are putting every effort in to teach something that will make people come there. One more.
Yeah.
So Mary YouTube channel, she teaches cooking.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
One more. So these things are there. So the key thing is you should make yourself like, I want to learn something. Once you want to learn, ask yourself, where can I find it? Talk to people, search the internet. Parent, I may not be out doing say, search internet. Talk to people who can search for you.
Okay.
Because the more you have, the more you are able to give. And I think so. Yes, the kids near the not I wouldn't say kids. I'm young people, students near the.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be too timid. I say, I need you to ask questions. Be a question. There's no way your lecturer will kill you because it will be a question.
No.
Nobody will kill you.
Yeah.
Maybe I just a question that will be is nonsensical. But they can tell you something that would help you go forward. So we should be a bit vocal. We should be willing to explore, to learn more, and we should know that we always know a bit of something and not everything. So there's always room to learn. Maybe I'm because being so school when you're doing the idea, ask yourself, can I upgrade in any way? Upgrading is very important. Because I'll be upgrading phone there. And the upgrade.
Amen. Dr. Mishra Bebre and at here for Babia money I Juma bedroom be a sure say what's your baby pa Messuia baby and Namasua and Yama Bebre. The Eche Moka hair cry, the minimus and Colacra, a bit me at a dementia, but a net Martinina, it's Miss Ramo, Mama Yan Cosso, Naye dear. Busa, dear Winnim, wouldn't you be a Winnim, and ferret, Busa, a your money ye dear, Nan Colano say a new motif in yes, Ramo. My auntie will move a brave, miano, a Dawson, Penu would din comma, Mama Colana and Tinaho. Say a young comma, a yet a secret too much dear. More na ye casana, Nancolano, or Munya Fie Yansa, and also boa or more costua or cassette anima on slow, a maniti me who are dear, and more. Medamunina say, ye engineers or mobile shade, Mediana, and my yame own shramonina, Nampany Fosso, mobile boy, yame old shramo pie, Damasibe, my ye moapan, and ye share de bebre, it in yame old shramo bebre, Yadamasi.
Yame shams, mommy. Okay.